What's up, everybody? It's your boy 813 South coming at you yet again with a little bit of wrestling news. I want to get this in before Raw started. On the Superstar Shakeup, there have been some movements done. Andrade Cien Almas, I'm going to call him that, no matter what WWE says. I prefer that. He and Zelina Vega have been moved back to SmackDown. That's been per Fox officials. Fox wanted Latin superstars to be there for Fox as they wanted to reach their Latino audience on their other networks. Also moving to SmackDown will be Aleister Black. I think that is a very good move, an interesting move that I think will help SmackDown out tremendously. But that now breaks up a tag team in Ricochet and Aleister Black. I don't know how to feel about that. I prefer the guys to be single. That's just my opinion. I prefer that than them being a tag team. Reported by John Pollock, it appears that Cesaro will be appearing on Raw tonight and Sheamus will be on SmackDown. So now the Bar appears to have been disbanded. I don't know how to feel about that one. I like both guys as a individual talent, but also like them better as a tag team. I don't know why he would break them up as a tag team. I know Sheamus is out, I think, with a concussion injury, so there's no timetable back on when he'll be back. But yeah, so it appears that tonight on Raw, we will be seeing Cesaro there, as well as Joe. Joe will be taking the U.S. title to Monday Night Raw. And I think that's about it with the Superstar Shakeup. Now, the one thing I do want to talk about big time is Dean Ambrose and this whole Sheer reunion thing. I never even bothered to look at it. To be honest with you, I didn't want to see it. I've seen it so many times. We've all seen it so many times. But during the interview with Michael Cole, he did say something I thought that was very, very interesting. And I'm going to read the quote to you. I saw it on Wrestling Inc. So I want to read you what he said, and I'm going to give you my opinion on it. And in the interview, Michael Cole was stating how the three guys were pillars. And he was talking about how right now Seth is the Universal Champion and Roman is the pillar or the head for SmackDown. And when he was just about to get to Dean, Dean cut him off, and he was like, he's getting tired of people trying to put words in his mouth and things like that and speak for him. So something that I found very interesting on what Dean said, and I'm going to read to you right now. Dean said, 8 years ago, I walked into this casino. Now I'm cashing in my chips and I'm walking away from the table. I won the game. What I do is my business. This time, the $1 million man didn't get what he wanted. I can't be bought. Two things I thought of at first, and then actually my wife brought something to me, so there's three things I thought about. He's talking about he went to a casino, and then he said, now I'm cashing in all my chips. Is he referring to AEW there? That it's a possibility he'd be going there with All or Nothing being next month. I found those words to be very interesting for him to choose. He would use a casino reference, knowing that All Elite Wrestling will be in Las Vegas next month with their Double or Nothing pay-per-view. Another thing I found interesting, he kept saying this, he walked away from the table. I won the game. What I do is my business. This time the $1 million man didn't get what he wanted. I can't be bought. Now I'm wondering if that's a shot that he's taking at Vince McMahon, calling him the $1 million man. And no matter what they offered him, it seems like they might have offered him something. No matter what they might have offered Dean, it seems like Dean is saying, I can't be bought. No matter how much money WWE throws at me, it seems like he's saying, I'd rather have a peace of mind and be able to perhaps go on the indie scene and do what I want to do the way I want to do it without being handcuffed on how to perform and what to say? Or is he saying that he's done with wrestling, period, and he doesn't want to deal with All Elite Wrestling or the WWE, and what he does is his business, and is he finished with wrestling? So now that's the three things I'm trying to figure out. One, he used the words casino, uh, putting all his chips in and walking away. Is that a reference for All Elite Wrestling Double or Nothing? Then when he says that I can't be bought, the $1 million man lost this time, is that a shot at Vince? Is he saying that WWE, no matter what they tried to offer him, let's say they tried to offer him double his contract, that he doesn't want to come back to the company at all right now at this point? He'd rather do things on his own, and perhaps go to AEW? Or is he saying that he doesn't want to do either or? Because, again, one thing that he did say is, I can't be bought, and whatever I decide to do is my business. I think that's very interesting on what he said there. I do like how it's almost like a double-edged sword there. So that's just something I want to give you all guys a thought on. Is he saying he's going to All Elite Wrestling? Is he saying that the WWE offered him a lot of money to stay, and no matter what, the $1 million man, which would be Vince McMahon, couldn't buy him? And if that's the case, that's saying a lot, a real lot on that one. So, yeah, that's just going to be a wait and see thing. And finally, one of the things I want to talk about, as it was reported earlier as well, they've changed the name from the Viking Experience, Hanson and Rowe, which I'm going to continue to call them as well. They are now going to be called the Viking Raiders. That doesn't sound better. I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to appease the fans and things like that. But here's the thing, man. Just give them back the War Raiders or War Machine. Let's stop the BS and let's just get this done. And with that, man, let's get ready for Monday Night Raw. And what they say is going to be a good show, but we all know how this is going to turn out. This is your boy 813 South. Follow me on Twitter at 813 South. In the bottom, please leave a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. And I will see you all on the next go round. Bye.